Let's see who is going to take this second map here. It's a really important map, of course. It's going to be to decide whether one of these players goes to the finals, where they'll pick up at least a bunch of points, if not, win some prizes, depending on how well they play. So really important for both these guys. In the lower right-hand corner, we do
Oh,
have
hi,
the
sorry,
yellow
GG.
bronze player. It's going to be
I'm a little
Sjaak
bit late. Hello.
from EC Visualize. Hello. You're in time to do the second player introduction.
Okay. Spawning in the top we have Carnage Esports, ToXiC.
So yeah, I mean, we're on Bel'Shir Vestige, which is a much different map to Frost, of course.
Yeah. Say a map that is pretty easy to establish a third base on, but at the
Yeah.
same time the rush distance is not that far, so if you want to proxy something that also works, but no proxy this game. At least not any super early proxies like gateway proxies or such.
Yep, nothing at all crazy. Sjaak's just going to check his base for that, so is ToXiC. Neither of these guys want to lose a game. ToXiC doesn't want to drop out or something like this. Sjaak doesn't want to just lose his advantage he's worked so hard for over something so quick like that. It happened to start just at like Aces ROG against Patience. He was 1-0 up after like this huge long game, made a sick comeback with Warp Prison plays, and then he lost to some like free gate pressure, and he was just like, oh,
Yeah.
so.
It happens.
It does happen. This
So,
probe moving down for ToXiC, just going to scout though.
a little bit different scouting patterns. Both players scouting their main base, but a little bit different ways of scouting them. We do have 3 in each for Fox, so he's mining a lot of gas. This is probably going to be Stargate or DTs, we'll see. And we can see meanwhile ToXiC only having 2 in each. And ToXiC sees this 3 in each, so we'll see how he reacts to this. He really wants to know what's going on. I think he will stay here for a while. And try to evade the sellout, because he really wants to know what tech is going down. Sometimes Protoss players, when they can't catch the probe, they just wait and then they throw down tech later.
Yeah.
Even though they have enough minerals.
Second gateway on the way for ToXiC here, so he's going to open up with 2 gateways, 3 stalkers. This is spotted by the probe of Sjaak, so he knows this is up, he knows what's happening. And yeah, I mean, he'll just react to this as he sees fit. He just throw down a Twilight Council in the back of his base, so again, I think this is the second. This is like every PvP we've seen today has had a Twilight Council in it.
Yep.
Really, kind of being the tech choice, the favored tech choice right now, for whichever reason. And you could see a Twilight out of ToXiC as well, and in fact, there he drops it. Simply because, I mean, when you open 3 Stalkers, it so naturally leads on into a Blink thing, so. Let's see what Sjaak wants to go for. He's got a lot of gas, got a lot of minerals. He could add on a DT Shrine if he wants to. And he does. So he goes for the same build again here. Now this is really intriguing. To go for the same build twice is really kind of, I'm trying to catch you a little bit off guard. So I'm intrigued. We see a Robo and a Gateway coming down as well here, and yeah, you actually have the Zealous Sjaak coming in to scout, and he's going to see Twilight Tech, and it's going to make him so happy.
Well, now he knows. I think that I don't know, ToXiC really needs a Robo. This could just be an auto win if he goes for Blink. He does go for Blink.
Yeah, without
this
scouting.
This sucks. He even puts down a 3rd gateway.
Without scouting, he should throw down a Robo sometime soon, just in case, because he knows it's what he's weak against. He knows it's a weakness in his build. If he scouted and saw no DTs, and there's the Robo. If he scouted and saw no DTs, he could skip that. But that being said, I mean, we're on 80 out of 100 for this, and these DTs may even just be able to run in here and kill the Robo. It's not even halfway done. This pylon is in the natural.
Yeah.
This is potentially.
He doesn't even have a sentry, so he can't even force field the.
No, and that's the big issue here. If he doesn't get a sentry, he's in trouble. And this robotics is on a single pylon. If that gets targeted,
meanwhile the mothership core almost dying here.
Wow, I don't think it matters. Like, well, if he can get, he needs to get back home to throw an overcharge. But he could just defend with DTs too.
Yep.
These DTs come into the main base right now. Uh-oh, is he gonna get the pylon? He's not going for it. He should go for it right now.
Yep.
He's gonna go for the Robo, but I don't think that's the right choice.
Oh,
but he doesn't
nice
have
Chrono
Chrono Boost.
Micro
He's got
here
no
denying the
Chrono Boost.
DT from getting any damage and actually really nice.
There's no Chrono Boost. The second TT. Oh, they're just gonna go after probes. This is just game ending.
I don't know though. How many workers were killed? 5 workers were killed?
So much indecision. He could have got the pylon.
Yeah,
Which is-
indeed.
which
I
was
think
his
he even could
first
have
big
maybe
mistake.
killed the Robo. If he had some better micro on that second DT, he kinda got messed
By the way,
up there
this
by the...
Stalker's attacking on the other side of the map. They're trying to kill off this Nexus, but this DT's confusing them up. So it's really weird. I mean,
I think this Nexus will die.
He might.
Yeah,
You could drop throw an overcharge on it. That would definitely save it. But at this point,
it is
might...
the Munchkin Promo.
Oh, that's not even his move.
Oh, he actually activated Photon Overcharge. Like, there was the sound of the Photon Overcharge, but it
Wow.
didn't go
I
into
didn't
effect.
realize that was ToXic's Photon Overcharge on top of it. I thought he would have dropped Photon Overcharge already. Then I realized what was up. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he still re-expands with an advantage here. But imagine if he just killed that pylon. Like he could have even killed the Robo facility before the Observer came out. I think it would have been close. Wow, what a crazy start to this game once again here. As you know, Sjaak does come out of this with an economic advantage, taking that faster base. He's got a Immortal on the way. Blink was cancelled here. Was it? It must have been. ToXiC must have cancelled Blink during all of this. And by cancelling Blink, now he has no opportunity to counterattack at all, and there's going to be so many Immortals out by the time he can attack with this, so he's not going to be able to do anything at all.
Yeah, he even gets the unit composition lead here. ToXiC has to do something, but it's gonna be so hard. He doesn't even have an expand. I think he might just go all in now, but how does he do that off of 3 gateways?
I don't think he can. Like, I think he has to expand and just play from behind.
But he's not doing it. He's working in
It's
units.
very true. He is warping in units, and you know the thing is, he doesn't know exactly how far behind he is, but with 2 Immortals out and an Archon, like this army is just so strong from Sjaak, and as long as he just keeps warping in, he's only on 2 gateways. His 3rd gateway only just finished up, so that's a little bit of an issue for him. He doesn't have many units to tank, but a 3rd Immortal just this just
Yeah, and
way
then
too strong.
Photon Overcharge, that's just gonna say no.
Yeah, way too much DPS here. His Immortal is coming
He
forward.
even
here.
loses 2 Stalkers, 3 Stalkers.
ToXiC wasn't paying attention because there was DT in his main base. He wasn't looking. He loses so many Stalkers because of that.
Yeah. If we look at the units lost tab, they're actually, well, somewhat even. ToXiC actually in a, well, slight deficit, but otherwise than that, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a drop there.
Wolfism.
Not
It's
gonna
actually
do
gonna
much
get.
though. Might kill
gonna get
this
a Robo.
Robo.
It's
Oh,
actually really nice for him.
he
Again,
even saves the Zealots.
denies the tech of his opponent for quite some time. Starts up his own Dark Shrine just in case Sjaak doesn't remake that Robo, and that's actually really clever.
Yeah,
Because
it is.
but yeah, I mean, does Sjaak have an Observer out? Yes, he does. He's got 2, so he should be okay here. These Stalkers just kill one off, though. I think no, it wasn't something else.
At
These
the same
Stalkers
time,
moving
there's
around
an
trying to
11
grab the
worker
car.
lead, which is huge.
Yeah, and he's continuing to make workers too. He's going to just keep increasing this lead for now. Sjaak can counter-attacking with his own Zealot here, and he's actually going to scout this Dark Shrine, and this is another thing which is absolutely huge. Like, if you know there's a Dark Shrine there, then you know you're going to just be sure to have the Observer on top of your army all the time.
Meanwhile, a little bit of a run by forcing a Photon Overcharge, but not really that more, and the clock is ticking because he still hasn't expanded. And yeah, he does a run by here or a little bit of a drop of 4%, which doesn't really do anything, and he
ToXic's just trying to like keep his opponent in his base. He'll blink up. This is quite a big blink. He's actually going to get a gateway here at least. He should do. If he was target fighting with all of his Stalkers, he would have.
Oh, he sniped the Bloodshed Core.
That's nice. Wait, he takes a lot of damage.
He sniped the Observer. Oh.
Yeah. He knows
These
what's up,
DTs.
like.
Wait, actually no, there's another Observer.
Yeah, he had 2 Observers all the time. So
Okay,
it was a
good
really
luck.
nice plan. Like you could see what he was trying to do, but Sjaak just had enough. He had the second observer, which was just game changing, obviously.
Yeah. And set up here, getting the expand of ToXiC, so Sjaak knows that expand is going down, but I think that Sjaak could. I think he wants to push across the map to cancel that, but there's these blink stalkers preventing that from happening. So they will blink in. So
Yeah.
I think he's just forced to play defensive down for a while.
Yeah, these stalkers, they blink away pretty quickly there. Well, Observer goes down for ToXiC this time around.
Yeah.
And he's finally got his own natural up, but look how far behind he is in supply. Like, Sjaak's just once again, he's getting an upgrade lead again because he's got this better economy earlier on. He's got his gases on his natural now. He's got immortals out. He's got an Archon out. What does ToXiC have out? He's got a immortal and blink stalkers. Like, he's just really running out of things he can really do. As Sjaak just takes some map control of these DTs. This is game may go long again if they play it out like they did the last game, but I'm not sure if Sjaak will let that
Sjaak is
happen. He
gonna
might
take
just
a
go for
third
it.
base, it looks like, so he's
I
just
still
gonna
don't-
get further and further and further ahead.
Yeah, he's gonna get further and further
Look at
ahead.
the probe count, he's double almost the probes of his opponent.
I'm surprised he doesn't really recognize that he's this far ahead. So, anyways, whatever. He throws down a Guardian Shield. These Stalkers are still just blinking around, trying to do whatever they can here for ToXiC. And he's out adding on a gateway and another robo facility. So, going into a lot of production here in terms of robo. Interesting to see a second robo facility before we actually see these Stalkers blinking and get some free damage done again. Interesting to see another robo before we actually see Templar Archives or something to get Archons out cheaper.
I think I would go for Colossus, like, why not? Your opponent has mainly Stalkers, and Colossus are really good at killing Stalkers, especially if you already have the Immortals. And also, Colossus are good at zoning out Blink Stalkers, like, they have a lot of range.
Yeah. The thing is, though,
Yeah,
with Blink Stalkers as well, you can blink forward and try and snipe the boss. Like, oh,
nice force
nice.
fields. Does
This
trap
is
two
nice. He's
Stalkers.
gonna try and get all of them. He will get all of them. And I mean, these Blink Stalkers are slowly and more and more slowly.
I don't understand. Oh, there's the robotic spay. I was like, why isn't he going robotic spay? No,
Yeah, so he's going into he's playing this out exactly, actually, a lot differently. But we see ToXiC. He's already getting his claw sight on the way. So Sjaak's actually a little bit behind in terms of this, but he's got a second robo, so he can transition a lot more quickly. And of course, he's got that third base, so he'll have a lot more gas income too. ToXiC doing a great job just keeping Sjaak from attacking by keeping him on the other side of the map. But look at the upgrades. +2 is about to finish for Sjaak. ToXiC has no upgrades, and that's a big factor in this as well.
yeah, indeed. I think when Colossus gets out, like maybe when he gets around 4 or 3 Colossus, he's just gonna push and win. And ToXiC is not gonna be able to do that much about it, I think. I don't think ToXiC. No, ToXiC didn't even get the thermal lance. Oh, now he started.
This is just kind of watching a slow death,
Yeah.
It's like watching the I don't know, like a
Yeah,
fly
it's
caught in a spider's
hard
web.
to hype something,
You,
hype a game like this
It's
up.
like watching the fly caught in the spider's web. You're gonna die, just you waiting for the spider to come along and kill you. That's basically like ToXiC right now. He's the fly, and he doesn't know when Sjaak's just gonna come along and kill him off. 3 bases against 2 bases. We have a 30 worker lead for Sjaak. We've got a huge army lead. We've got +2 against 0-0. We've got +3 on the way. Templar Archives coming down. More gateways coming down. Sjaak, the time to attack is near. He's pretty much getting everything he wants now.
Yeah, he has
I
the
guess he doesn't have
perfect ground
claw
army.
sight yet. There's his first 2
Perfect
claw
ground
sight.
army.
I guess he's just gonna max out, I suppose.
Hmm.
There's no reason for him not to max out, basically. Like,
Yeah.
so we'll be seeing him max out here, and once he does max out, I'm sure he'll be going for an attack. Because I don't think, for any reason, he would to, you know, delay any longer. So
Yeah, ToXiC takes his third place now, but that's not even gonna go up in time, I think. It's gonna get killed way before that. And Sjaak pushing out right now. I'm confused why he didn't bring a probe. Because he really needs those. Oh, actually, there's a probe. Okay.
probe is here.
Yeah, and this is the doom push. This is probably what's gonna end the game right here. If it doesn't end the game, I would be very, very, very surprised.
Yeah, I mean, like, the third base is only just started ToXiC, and I mean, last time he was able to hold on for quite some time, but last time he had some kind of upgrades. You know, last time Sjaak didn't have Colossi. Last time ToXiC could play very defensively. This time there's nothing really defensively that'll give him that much of an advantage over that. Like, none of the advantage that he needs. He's going to lose his third base. He has these units move forward. Sjaak just waiting for his last few warpins, getting some more Archons out. Just getting a couple more Zealots, and I mean, third base goes down no matter what happens here, and I mean, what else is going to happen from there? I mean, Time Warp should go down with his army. Time Warp to kind of zone out Sjaak's army right now, and there's the Time Warp from Sjaak. And I mean, everything's just going to die. He's Colossi at so much DPS.
Yeah.
Wow, decimation.
Yes. It's over. He has doubled the supply of his opponent. With the army value now, it's 100 supply to 20, and there it goes. Sjaak takes it.
GG.
GG,
Wow.
well played.
So he moves on into the finals to now play against Arthur. And this is going to be very exciting. Again, I